Sean Murphy to break.
Welcome back to Venue Cymru for frame 2 of a possible 11 in this, the second semi-final of the Ladbrokes Players' Championship. Ronnie O'Sullivan has got his feet up metaphorically today, waiting for the winner of this. And I'm sure he'll be impressed if he watched the first frame, because Murphy played it beautifully. To such an extent, actually, that when the final ball went in, one of those clapping was Mark Williams.
Beautiful shot.
1.
Can Mark Williams reply in kind with his own one visit win in this frame? Okay, very early to say something like that, but at this standard, you got to look at these chances, these opportunities to win the frames.
8. Nine.
I know the match is in the embryonic stage, Stephen, but you can't get better than 100% both of them.
Chance to go into their bunch and leave a red. Ooh. Just, I think if Sean Murphy had played
16.
that shot, he would have played it with a lot more power. Just to get a bit more action on the cue ball. Bit tentative for me, that shot.
17.
.43, Mark. Can't expend the physical energy to get down on the shot properly.
.23. .30.
The red, 2 down from the pink, pots to right corner. So
31.
the red that's to the left of the bunch, the left-hand side of the table, obviously pots to either right middle or left corner. So he's got options.
38.
Didn't get into
39.
that one. Okay, still on this black. You can play it in such a way that you'll have that red that's to the left of the table, to the left corner. If he misses the black will stay over the corner pocket and cover it. But right in the middle of the pocket. But look at the cue ball. It's got a tester now.
46.
He's one of the best probably there's ever been at floating balls in. This could be a speciality here. Drop this red, dead weight. Cue ball off the cushion for the black. Lovely shot. Lovely shot.
47.
Now, has he got a gap between
54.
the 5 reds and the 2 reds to play for black to the same pocket, just stun the cue ball through that gap. Sean Murphy's not got a very good view of this shot where the referee's standing. Having to watch the telly. I don't know if he played the cannon on the 2 reds. But he's lost the cue ball slightly. He'll still take this black on, but this is a dangerous shot. Going to concentrate in the pot, the cue ball's gone into the bunch. Well, in fact, he was straight enough in the black to avoid the pack. Has he gone far enough?
62.
Let's check out the body language.
Don't think he has. Definitely not. He's actually fully snookered on all but one of the reds, and the one red he can see, it's only a tiny amount, if that. Anywhere but there for the cue ball.
Yeah, again, you know, the different players play different shots. I think if Sean Murphy had that black off his spot, he'd have been playing a cannon into the 5 reds. Sullivan the same. He just loves to drop balls in. And he was quite happy to leave himself a long distance red. And this is dangerous.
Foul and miss. Mark Williams 62, Sean Murphy 6.
Well, this red goes at the bottom of the 5 reds to the right corner. Well, he's not. He would have been down playing it by now. I was about to say, a bit of a new favourite for the frame. No, I was going to say, I don't know if he can squeeze it with a bit of left-hand side, but put the cue ball back.
Also, trailing by 56 points, it was important for Murphy to actually get the ping back in the middle of the table. Took a while to decide, but I always thought the white was going to be returned to its original position. An early test this for Robert Zablotsky, working in tandem with the marker, of course, and video capture. It's actually the kind of shot here where a millimetre makes a massive difference. He needs to be very precise where he puts the pink and the cue ball in relation to each other.
Yeah.
I think he's done a pretty good job, indeed he has.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, yeah.
Well, look for positives there. The only one is that he's knocked the black onto the cushion. Apart from that, it was potentially very costly. Clearly that was a struggle, painful to reach over the table like that.
Seven.
I know, Stephen, you won a tournament in New Zealand once with damaged ankles. I remember that one, but did you ever play with a bad back?
No, it's one thing that never troubled me at all in my career. Bit unlucky not to have something more simple than this. He played the split beautifully. No problem. Although he's 48 points behind, it's hard to make a case for Shaun Murphy not being favourite now for this frame. Now this red to left corner, I'd be tempted, if the black goes to right corner, I'd be tempted to play for it. Because he doesn't have to play the pot at any pace, and he's guaranteed to be on the other red to the right corner.
A
little bit surprised. Okay, the black's missable, but the angle he had in the red, he could be right behind the black. He could play at dead weight.
So
could we be in for the first psychological 19. Blow of this semi-final?
$25. $26.
Shaun has looked at the scoreboard 2 or 3 times in this break, but he's got plenty of points to play with.
$29.
Just a little bit awkward, this positional shot. Just going to avoid the cannon on the red. And in doing so, I'm going to leave that cue ball close to the right-hand side cushion. If you were playing for the pink to the same pocket, normally you'd stun off 2 cushions, and the point where you'd hit the black cushion would be almost exactly where that other red is. That's why he's taking his time over this shot. Decided to play it plain ball. The cue ball was always going to be going over to that right-hand side of the table. So you think this is a shot in this frame to get nicely on this red, and he is.
36.
Well, to be fair, I don't know what he played there. It's almost as if he just made sure the red. He had to go up for the blue or the pink to the left corner. He's left himself a tough shot here to get nicely on the yellow.
Well, he's arrived on the colours 13 behind,
43.
which means he will need the awkward black.
Yeah.
There's not many players in the game that I'd have to put one of those shots for me. Long shot, stunning. Round off 2 cushions. Again.
48.
A strange shot. They come in and out of bulk. A choice of screwing it off 1 cushion or playing off 3 cushions. He's making hard work of this.
52.
Yes, more adventurous than accurate with the cue ball. But it's still going. And 2 pots away now from inflicting a massive blow. Crushing.
No, he had a chance to get this black early on in the frame.
63.
Get it out of the way. Is it going to cost him? They play it now, a lot more pressure on this now. Brilliant.
Wasn't it just? Wasn't it a brilliant break from Shaun Murphy? Williams made the early running with 62. A little unluckily snookered himself. And when Murphy got the chance, cleared up. 2-0 to the 2005 world champion.